Well, I'm heading out to the auction Saturday morning. I should be there easily with enough time to get a number, do a preview, eat, video, in that order. When things work out right, that's how it works out. So this is in Wooster, Ohio. Yeah, here come the Wooster. So hopefully I can find somebody from Wooster and sing that to them on video. If not, well, hey, there's always next time. I've never been to this auction before. I think it's RES auction or RES auction. I don't know. Know nothing about it. So, hey man, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Stay locked into the channel, you green guys as well, because there's some antique green, some antique red. It ain't the shed. And if you haven't, 77% of my views come from non-subscribers. It's like, so I'm at almost 30K, and some of my videos are at like 90 to 100K, and I'm like, and you watched pretty much most of the video. If you go to the subscribe button and it's red, touch it, turn it gray. Let's go, let's grow. Our fleet, possibly, because I'm a bid on one of them. Well, they got all the tractors, or at least most of them, putting and purring. There's all your green and shiny. But we're going to start right here on red and then work our way back to the green and shiny. Well, I'm just in here getting my number. They're doing a lot of the smalls. Really cool small signs. Oil cans. I see some mini tractors there. Pedal track. Well, no, they don't even have pedals on them, but they're there. Well, first right in the gate, we got a Farmall 404. This is going to be a 1962. Nice. He's got the tie-down hooks right there. Well, we got a stuck float apparently because we're leaking. Leaking, deacon. He's got the solid metal inline filter. That's a good thing. A lot of sediment in the bottom of that bowl. That bowl's not really that big. It looks like the one I have on the H, but yeah, we're leaking pretty good here. And that's going to be a stuck float. Still calling for fuel. That's my guess anyway. Nice machine. There's our number, 1195. Again, that's going to be a 62. And I'm going to walk around. Tires leave a little bit to be desired, that's for sure. I'd probably run them 5 years before I got another pair. Floating down the Delaware. Firestones though. And these are going to be 36s, 12.4 to 36s. Got the wheel weights on there, as you can see. Decent paint job. It looks good. No rain cap. Hopefully they covered that. If they got the same rain that we got at home, I cannot verify that one way or another. It's got a 3-point hitch on there, and that looks, oh, might be Cat 2. But we got a remote in the rear too. Yep, clamshell fenders. Got some dents in there. That's fine. No big deal to me. Let me come around the side here. Yeah, this tire's in the same shape. And they are matching. And they are not matching. I don't believe this one's a Firestone, but... Oh, this is a Kelly. Okay. Yep, coming around the other side here. Got steel line here, and then they, okay, I see what they did there. Yeah, that's fine. It's not a true pop can paint job. I mean, it's got a nice finish to it, so I think the paint itself would last. The 404 is going to go about 36 horsepower at the PTO. I wouldn't get confused on this though. Don't confuse this with the Farmall M. This in no way, shape, or form has the torque of an M. But it definitely is very useful. This is the row crop variety. And let me show you something. These tractors got a bad rap basically because guys were asking the 504s and the 404s to do things they weren't designed to do. You'd get a bad rap too if you were a fish and you couldn't climb a tree and you were expected to. So, but anyways, I haven't pulled a dipstick. I'll do that off camera. But a lot of guys preferred the 424 over the 404 because these were 4-speed and the 424s were 8-speed. Well, this one in particular is kind of special, and I'll show you. Oh, this big old rod right here, that's your high-low range. It's not really a TA. Indirect drive, you're gonna have about a 35% increase. But yeah, it's forward, so it's indirect drive. I mean, it's in high, I should say. But yeah, so that's going to give you 8 speeds. So you 424 guys, you're not going to be able to talk about that, at least on this one. And that was a factory option. If you do see a 404 in your neck of the woods, odds are it will not have that high-low range lever. So that's kind of a big to-do. Also, these did not, at least the 62, I'm going to tell you, they didn't have live PTO. By about 65 in that range, they did, because a lot of complaints come in, and they changed it up to having live PTO. So I'm guessing this isn't going to start keys in it, so I may come back to this. I got a lot of tractors to cover. I'll cover them quickly. I may come back to this and try to fire it up. Should have brought a little ball peen hammer or a dead blown. Tap, tap, tap. But anyways, this is the tractor I'm bidding on. It's as good as it looked in the pictures. The fact it needs a carb rebuild, well, they almost all do, you know. I would call it field show ready. You know, you can take it to the field and be loud and proud. What would I do with this tractor? I'd probably pull a 510 grain drill with it. Honestly, I think it'd be a really cool little plant tractor, a 4-row like International 56 corn planter. I think that'd be really cool. So let's go on to the next tractor. Oh, what a gem of a machine. We got a 57 350 diesel Farmall right here. Got the TA. Oh yeah, all day right here. And I can tell you, oh, brand new skins on there. You gotta be kidding me. This thing's gonna go a penny. Titan steers, Titan rears, Titan steers. There you go. All year. I would be comfortable with some ballast up front here, some wheel weights and maybe some cheek weights with running a 311 plow on this. I think I would be. Jeez, this is a gem, man. Got the fender extensions on there, got the right fenders on there. I'm impressed. Takes a lot to impress me. This is it. This is the diesel of all Farmall 350 diesels. And yeah, this is a machine for the ages right here. And if one wasn't enough for you, how about two? Another Farmall 350 diesel. Got the smaller drives on it, so it's a little lower profile. But they got this one running, and running it is, and it sounds great. Just like Tony the Tiger, purring like a kitten that did not lose its mitten. And it's in its work clothes. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. And you know, these tires here, they're Armstrong, and they got quite a bit of tread on them. I mean, those would last me 10 years for what I do. Again, if I owned this, I'd throw the 311 plow on it. This one has a remote. This one does not have a remote. Got a nice homemade step right there. That is nice. You know, this was somebody's field tractor, farm tractor. Okay, we got the cheek weights right here, and that's what I was talking about right here. You get these cheek weights up there, and then some wheel weights. You'll run a 311 on these 350s all day. Now, granted, it's a lot of plow for it, but in the right ground, my ground, you're going to be okay. And that's a 7614 serial number. And let's do an about face. Here we go. We got a beautiful Super MTA. I mean, wow, this is This is breathtaking here. Nice drives on there, Firestones, good steers. Oh man, big old carburetor on there. New switch. I'm sure the starter was done, but that's a new switch on there. And this thing's just purring like a kitten. It didn't lose its mitten as well. What a nice machine. Come around the back, got the roller hitch. Nice setup. They got the PTO running, and running it is. And then, yeah, I like this setup here, boy. That is nice. This is a nice tractor. Rear skins, do they match tread-wise? Yeah. I mean, this is your plow side, so it's a little more worn, but, you know, if that's 30%, this is, you know, 27. Yep, coming right around. Big old hoses as expected. Yeah, this is a awesome machine. Super MTA. They only made these 1 year, and we saw that one at Chalker sell for $6,000, and I wouldn't doubt this one goes $8,000 all day, and maybe even 10. What a beaut. Well, we got a Super W9 McCormick, and this is just a stellar looking tractor. Got the weight bracket up front. It says a 1953. And all you Canucks, this is your tractor. For some reason, they had a boatload of these up in Canada. And yeah, big old monster. Tires on the back, 18 4R34s. What a beast. Holy cow, chrome stacked. Walk around the back. Goodyear drives. You know, not a lot of skin on there. Looks like maybe they even took it down the road a little bit. This one's dry rotted or weather checked for the more polite people. Got a hydraulic remote in the rear. I think this thing can pull a house. This has come out of Ohio Chapter 6, and I believe that's the same chapter that had the Red Power Roundup. So, okay, and you can see somebody pulled this right there. Got the wheelie bars under there, so if you wanted a puller, there you go. You could be like Greg Fuller. Got a Farmall H. I mean, what would a Red Power auction be without a beautiful H with the fender extensions in place? And boy, these tires, they leave nothing to be desired. They're farm specialists. 12-438s. Those are the correct tires, hands down. They're Carlisle tires on there, but they're new. They're nice. They're new. They'd last me my lifetime. Nice slider on there. No remote. Keys in the... I can't figure out what's going on here. Is that... Are they purposely trying to kill the battery by leaving the keys on? That's a dick move. So anyways, yeah, you can see the knobbies on here and stuff. But yeah, just your basic Farmall H in good looking order. It does have the little slotted... I'd probably try to get me a M and W throttle like I have on my M. Those are really nice. You don't slip, you don't slide when you're under load. But yep, Farmall H. There you go. We'll slide right over to this tractor here. This is a Farmall C, a regular C, straight C. Humming, sounding good. Yeah, no ting 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 up top. Tiny little carb. Same engine as the A, just higher RPMs. And you can see got the straight pedals right there. Just a good old-fashioned C-ski. And there's the cap. I always look. Yep, that's the updated cap, so you wouldn't need to order that. Brand new skins on there. And those are Titans. Nice brand. Yep, got the crank right here. PTO for the belt, or for the pulley. It's missing that, but I'm sure you can track one down. Go to the Red Power Roundup, they'll have all the parts and pieces you need. But yeah, this sounds good. If somebody was looking for a C, a straight C, this is it. They keep doing it to me. They keep doing it to me. This is a 57 Cub. With the cultivators, with a carryall, with a fast hitch. I don't know if I can help myself. Somebody's got to stop me. Everything looks good on this. It's not a professional paint job, but it is a good paint job. Now, it does have the inline filter. I don't like the size of that. Everybody thinks, well, a small tractor needs a small filter. I disagree. I don't want this carburetor starving for fuel at all. It's not a pump system. It's just a gravity system. But this also has the IH carburetor like mine. I'm listening to this run, even in the background with the other tractors running. I can tell this sounds really, really good. Really, really good. These are awesome. These are just awesome. Decent skins on there. I'm guessing those are, oh, they look a little smaller than mine. Maybe 824s. And look at that carryall. Good grief. It's got 2x6s on there. And that's the one I bought. The big one I bought's like 1x. So yeah, check that out. He's got it set for in the middle hole, just like mine. Oh, this is a nice tractor, man. No sense in even playing around. Jeez Louise. Yep, really nice tractor. Now, they're not matching rears. This is a brand new rear skin. That is not. I would fix that if I owned it. And this is a CEAT. Dylan, you'll probably know. Yeah, this is 8.324. Okay, yeah, a little smaller. I'd probably, you know what, if I was going to change that one out, I'd probably change them both out, just put 9s and then sell these individually or however the guy wanted them. So yeah, there you go. And check this out. Got the step. Where have you seen that before? This is a nice machine here, man. Dang it. Got a Farmall Super A with a Woods L59 belly mower, and what a perfect setup this is. Does not have the fast hitch, but whoever had it didn't care. And I'm seeing this. Okay, and that must go with the Super A. So you drop the belly mower, throw that on there and plow your driveway. That's, I don't want to say considerably bigger snow plow than what I have for my Cub, but make no mistake, it is bigger. Yeah, skins are just bald as a baby's butt, and I guess that's fine, especially if you were doing landscaping work. You wouldn't want a big, you know, aggressive ag tire digging into your landscape. But yeah, this is a nice machine. Need a mower? There you go. Or got a second Super A. It's running, purring like a kitten that didn't lose its mitten. Yeah, we'll come around the back. Yeah, decent skins on there. Okay, and it doesn't have the fast hitch either, so even though it does have the hydraulics, no fast hitch for me is basically an A with rocker arms. But either way, somebody's going to own it today, that's for sure. Well, we got a Super M here, and I'm going to work around the other side of it. I think this is a stage 1, so that'd make it a 53, and that's okay. I mean, just a step up in horsepower from the M, and boy, is that a big old drive on there. Holy camole. And we got a 11253. So yeah, I'm guessing a 53 on this. She definitely in her work clothes and then some. I'm gonna call these like I've been left out. My clothes were left out on the clothesline, work clothes type of deal. Got a little milk coming from here. Okay, and that it gets milky like that when the tractors are left out. So yeah, that's definitely want to get them out of the rain and the snow. But believe it or not, this is running like it's been restored. Let's check out this rear skin here. I mean, my word, that thing, it's a Firestone. It's a 16.938. Jeez Louise. It's a bigger tire, not footprint wise, but height wise than my 34s on my 756. So yeah, you got a rear remote there, extensions, fender extensions. Let's go on to this next tractor. This next one's really cool too. Of course they all are, but yeah, let's check this out. Got a 1940 Farmall M with duals. And Oh, and they ain't the clamp-ons either, man. They got it. No doubt he's got it clamped right onto the axle. Huh. There you go. Duals, man. This dude here ain't playing. Okay, so he's got the remote that power up, gravity down. Oh, wait a minute. He's got the power up, gravity down, but that's your other remote. She's leaking. I just take this off, run another hose back. Instead of running the hose clear up to here, you wouldn't have to do that, but that's brand new. This is brand new. This sounds good. 1940. Let's read the tag on here. It's got a good runner, new starter, new plugs, points, coil, generator, grill. I mean, you wanted a Farmall M, these tires leave a lot to be desired as far as cracking, weather checking, but it's still cool. Yep. Goodyear fronts. Yeah, sounds good, man. Okay. I guess they just threw that on there so you could deal with it later, but it does come with a fender. All right. Got a Farmall H in its work clothes. The carb looks new. It's also leaking, and I don't know if that's because that's loose or the float stock. I don't know. I'm sure we're going to hear these fire up before they sell them, or they're just running them now so they don't have to fire them up and they just rip right down the line. But yeah, she's rough. Old H has seen better days. The carb probably hasn't seen better days, but you know, if you got a dirty tank and you put a clean carb on there, it's a wash. It's just a matter of time, you know. And even with the screen right here, you know, it'll catch the bigger chunks, but the minute finite particles will get in there. And then look at that. I mean, yeah, I mean, this is gonna go for a few $100. It's my guess. Got the caribou food on there at the right height too. You don't want your caribou bending down to the ground. You want them eating right there at neck level. So yeah, there you go, Farmall H. Oh, there you go. Everybody was complaining about me just bending a little bit, which I can bend that back, but how about that, huh? For a retrofit. You must acquit if you don't have a retrofit. We've seen a few of these sell over the years, the highly desirable Massey 65s, and this one should be desired as well. There is online bidding, proxy bid. I'm at RES Auctioneering, I guess, out here in Ohio, Wooster the Rooster. And I mean, you even got your burlap seat there, so you know this is highly desirable. Got your high-low range, your, oh, what, 3-speed? Yeah, so six gears. It sounds pretty good, man. It definitely do. Cat too. There you go. Pretty aggressive. No rear remote. Clamshells. I come to this side, popping and snapping. So somebody used this for hogging, probably. Hogging stocks. Just like I did with the H in that video, hogging stocks. Oh, check this out. Got a Cockshutt 20 tractor. Boom! And these are not Canadian Olivers. They're Cockshutt. They deserve to have their own name. Nice looking machine. Brand new rear skins on there. Grip King. Hey, off brand, but it'll last you a minute. This thing's been running a while, still holding almost 20 pounds of pressure there. Yep, okay, we got the homemade jobby. I don't believe that's an aftermarket. I think this is original here, and then yeah, that's angle iron there. You know, you could probably brush hog maybe with a 5-foot, and you can see the top links kind of over the years has wore a little space in there. The space between, yeah. Yeah, brand new tires on the rear. Cool little machine. It's got the throttle like the A, Farmall A. It's running clean, no doubt. Check this out. Never seen a filter like that. First time for everything. There you go. We got a Ford 801 Selectable Speed. These are nice tractors. Got like implement type tires for steers. The rears are not that great. Good enough, I suppose. Big old carb on there. Looks about the same size as, say, a Farmall M carb. I don't know if that's an original seat, but if it is, it's in really good condition. Somebody took care of this tractor. It sounds great. Yep, Cat 1 hitch. No remote. Got the cover over the PTO. Yep, 801. Buy it and have lots of fun. Got a Ford 600 here. It sounds good. They got it running about half throttle, just sitting there purring. And decent skins on the rear. Cat 1. And I'm buzzing through these now. Clamshells. This don't look bad. That's doggone interesting. I guess you can put them anywhere you want, so why not? The ballast resistor there. Yep. Ford 600. All right, I'm getting a little better at identifying these. I'm going to call this an 8N. Yeah, 52 8N. It's running well too. Got the alternator on there. Sounds good. I've never really had the desire to have one of these. Oh, look, it's got the overrun clutch on there too. So you could rush hog. You wouldn't have to worry about it pushing you over a cliff or into a tree. Yep. 8N. And if one 8N ain't enough for you, buy them both. Got another one. This is a little rougher. A little rougher. I'd be more apt to buy this one, and it not because of paint, but because this one ain't running right now, and that's a little sus. Oh, we know the Ford 5000s go high, and this one sounds good. It's got the step in the step in the step, and then you're on. But yeah, this one sounds real good. Goodyear rears. Steers are decent. I mean, I wouldn't brag about the drives. Yeah, it sounds good. Check out the back. Got the ROPS up top. Looks homemade. Okay, they got this PTO spinning too, and that looks like an overrun clutch on there as well. So Cat 2 hitch. Got the hydraulic remote. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Freezing's the reason. And blue is the color of ice when they draw it. Yeah, there you go. Maybe they'll say the hours. I gotta keep moving on, get all these tractors in. On 970, we've seen some 70 series go. I've never seen a 970 sell. I've seen 10 and 13s, but this is the big one of the auction. Yeah, I don't know what year they made these, but I do like the platforms, and I like the engines. I like case engines. That's a nice platform. Big old rears. I'm gonna guess what, probably 100 horse, right in that range. Not a lot of skin on there, probably 20%. 2 remotes, rust prevention program, 1000 PTO. That's gonna be a Cat 3 hitch. Yeah, just a good, honest, cheap horsepower farm tractor. I don't think this thing will go for more than 5-6 grand. All right, we'll get away from that noise just a little bit, the beautiful noise. This is an International 73 bottom in really good shape. Even comes with the cylinder, and I don't know if you've priced cylinders lately, but since all the nonsense has gone on, you know, this used to be, you'd go buy them brand new for $100 bill. I don't know what they run now. I'm going to tell you probably 150, but this is a really nice 70, and boy, my M would eat this alive. And it's the less desirable. If you can find a 60, they're more desirable. But apparently one way you can tell a 60 over a 70 is the 60, this is under the frame, and the 70 of course is over, just like it is. So yep, got new paint, new stickers on there, brand new tire on there. These look really good, Super Chiefs. Yep, and there you go. I would not be afraid to bid on this at all. Nice plow. I'd rather have a 60, but a 70 in this shape, whew, that's pretty serious there, boys and girls. Now they got a whole row of tractors here. This looks like another 8N, another 8N, and then I'm not necessarily calling this the salvage line because I think some of them are actually runners. That I believe is a TO 20 or 30, and then it just goes up through. I think there's H's, and there might even be an Oliver up there that I'll stop and actually video. Well, there we go. This is the Oliver 70. Got the spoke rims on there, and I would have to say those are original. Yeah, I probably would. She were off. Yep, and I'm calling that, you know, salvage. And salvage is anything from something that you want to restore to pull parts off of. Go check out the back, because I know somebody would be like, what did the back look like? Well, that's what the back looked like. There you go. Well, I stand completely corrected. This isn't just a salvage line. We got a looks like a 1928 McCormick Deering 1020. So, and the only person that I know of that has anything like this right now is Tom Kelly. Jeez, his are immaculate. Yep. Woo, got the paddle wheels. Wouldn't want to get hit by them, that's for sure. Yep, and again, you know, these tractors beat staring at the ass end of a horse. And there's sediment in there. It wouldn't take that much to drop that out and clean it. And then he's got that covered up with plastic. So he's done well. He's done well. We may hear this fire up. We may not. Who knows? Well, they're going to pull start this John Deere here with the Kubota X1140. And they just pull started this L, John Deere L. Took right off, popped and went. I think he must be turning the fuel on. But yeah, that's what they're doing. I guess instead of starting them by the pulley or however you start these things, they're just gonna pull start them. Man, look at that thing just a turning. There you go. Nope, he ain't ready yet. Right, look. No, need to go. I think they need to go downhill. If they turn around and come back down, I think they'll get it. Yeah, I think he got it there. So we got a 2010, a 5020. There you go, one lonely farmer. I believe you had a 5020. I believe you still do. This one's immaculate. I mean, just if you were a greenie, man, this is it right here. Sheesh. This is a beast. 18-438s. We come around the back, just a drawbar, but dual remotes. Yeah. Got a diesel John Deere 70, power steering. It's a popping and a going. 15-538s, Kelly, Springfield on there. 3-point hitch. Got the step up, and I believe that is factory. One remote, single remote. There you go, 56 horsepower. Walter Fox, restored by Steiner's Equipment Repair. Got a little H1 John Deere one bottom on here. My word, this thing's stacked. Beautiful restoration on this thing. Jeez, this is a really nice tractor. Model H. Jeez. I'll tell you what, no T was uncrossed and no I undotted here. That's a nice one. Got another H right here, 1941, and it is just spitting and shine, boy. You greenies are missing out. I do an about haste, and I think this is a B. This is gonna be a 1937, got the umbrella up top. John Deere B. 515s in the front. Yeah, somebody's gone completely through these. Looks like it might have a little bit of water in there, but not too bad. Got the oak wood step up to get on and off it. This would be one of the original Bs, so what, 15, 16 horsepower or something like that. Back in 37, got the spoke rims there. 12.4 to 36s. Yeah. Well, there we go. We got an International Cub Cadet 682, and we saw a 582 special sell at that last, probably 3 auctions ago. It's got the bells and whistles. Looks like it's got original wheel weights on it. Hydrostatic, not gear driven, so it's out of the question, I guess, for pulling. But boy, I like that as far as mowing goes. It makes it really nice. Nice deck on there, tall deck too. Doesn't look like you'd clog up real easy and just moderate grass. But yeah, International Cub Cadet 682. It's for me and it's for you. Really nice wheel horse here, C85 8-speed. The wheel horse sells itself, man. I don't even need to talk too much about it, but this is clean, clean, clean. Got the Kohler engine in there. That would have been one of the original Kohlers. Yep, Tachomatic. Now, you want to talk about insanity. I mean, check this menu out. Lake perch sandwich, barbecue pulled pork, double cheeseburger, giant tenderloin. Dude, I don't think I'm leaving even once the auction is over. Well, there's still, I think that's an H. Oh, they just got her going. All right, there you go. Oh, Kubota. Ain't no joker. Just like Dylan Boca.